Hello, my name is Deborah Frimpong, and this is my first video for the Narrate Africa series. I will be talking a bit about the first part of Tay Selassie's novel, Ghana Must Go. I think I would like to start by saying that it's a difficult book to read if you're a lazy reader. You've got to pay attention to what's going on and to what's being said, especially because the writing is very elaborate. And the language she uses is so distinctive that you've got to take a bit more time with it than you might with other books. My general impression is that it's an excellently written book. I mean, the language is impeccable, and the mixture of Ghanaian Nigerian culture with American/immigrant culture is done really, really well. Initially, I had no real idea of who Kweku was, but I get to understand him a bit better towards the end of the first section. I admire his character and for some reason sympathize with him a lot, especially looking at the situation in the context of a man's supposed role in a family. Kweku seems to be searching for peace, it seems to me. I think that he's a fighter, has always been, but also seems to be really hard on himself because his expectations are really high. Fola, his wife/ex-wife, seems to be an incredibly strong woman in the first part. We don't really get to see much of her character or hear her speak, but we are aware of her fierceness, definitely, I would say. I love the way Amma is described, and I was thinking to myself that if we're supposed to dislike her because she's Kweku's other wife, then I surely don't. She's described as a link between the past and the present, which I think is very interesting and very significant. And then she's also called a fool and a genius, which is contrasting. Overall, I think that Selassie's description of Amma is especially memorable.